Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we be diving deep into the Upside Down to talk about something that has been on every Stranger Things fan's mind. The plot holes. Now, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love this show. The characters, the nostalgia, the sheer terror of the Demogorgon. It's a masterpiece. But even masterpieces have a few cracks. And as we gear up for the final season, we can't help but look back and scratch our heads at a few things. Let's start with a big one. The timeline of the Upside Down. In Season 4, Nancy discovers that the Upside Down is frozen in time on the exact day Will Byers went missing back in Season 1. It has a super cool, creepy detail. But, wait a minute! If that's the case, how did the Demogorgon communicate with Joyce using Christmas lights? How did it spell out run? Those lights definitely weren't up on November 6, 1983. And what about Barb's body in the Upside Down pool in Season 1? Steve's pool wasn't there on the day. Will vanished. These little inconsistencies make you wonder if the writers are making it up as they go along, or if there's a bigger explanation we haven't seen yet. Next up, let's talk about our favorite, forgotten character, Dr. Brenner. At the end of Season 1, he gets tackled by the Demogorgon, and we all thought he was a goner. It was a pretty definitive end. But then, surprise! He's back in Season 4, looking relatively okay, just with a few scars. How did he survive a face-to-face encounter with the show's original monster when so many others did UNT? The show just kind of glosses over it, expecting us to accept his return without much explanation. For a character so central to Eleven's story, his miraculous survival feels like a convenient way to bring him back into the plot without doing the legwork to explain it. And what about the powers? The show establishes that it takes a massive amount of energy for Eleven to use her abilities. It gives her nosebleeds, makes her weak, and can even be life-threatening. Yet, in Season 2, we meet Kali, or 8, who seems to use her mind-bending illusion powers with no physical side effects at all. She creates complex illusions of spiders and collapsing tunnels without even breaking a sweat. So, why the difference? Are the powers tied to emotions? Is it different for each numbered child? This lack of consistency in the rules of their powers makes the world feel a little less solid and the stakes a little less clear. Then there's the whole matter of the Russians. How exactly did they manage to build a massive, top-secret underground base right under a mall in Hawkins, Indiana, during the Cold War? And nobody noticed. The logistics of getting all that equipment and personnel into a small American town without raising any alarms are just mind. While it made for a fun season with the Scoops Troop, it definitely requires a huge suspension of disbelief. It feels more like a fun 80s action movie trope than a believable part of the Stranger Things universe. Finally, one of the biggest questions that still hangs over the entire series. Why 11? Why was she the one who opened the original gate to the Upside Down? Was it just an accident? Was she special? Even among the other kids at Hawkins Lab. Vecna's explanation in Season 4 filled in a lot of gaps about his own origin and how he sent her into that void. But it still doesn't fully explain the why. Why did her powers, in that specific moment, punch a hole through reality? As we head into the final season, this is one of the biggest plot threads that needs a satisfying conclusion. We need closure. So, what do you think? Are these just minor nitpicks, or do they point to bigger issues in the show's writing? What other plot holes have you noticed? Let me know all your theories and frustrations down in the comments. I'd love to hear what you all think. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content on all your favorite shows. See you next time!